By 6, I'll surely be done. The missus will kill me, let's just go for the one. The one, don't go for the one. Don't go for the one, for the one, for the one. The one, don't go for the one. Don't go for the one, for the one, for the one, for the one.
Hey guys, welcome back. That was Gaelic Storm with Don't Go for the One. It's another exciting installment of the Side Boob Hour. Promises to be very tittillating.
The Side Boob Hour? I didn't sign up for this shit.
Welcome back to Beer Talk, guys. Sorry for the breaks that keep happening. A few things get thrown into the wrenches. My co-host, Kuhn, Mr. Chris Kuhn, has taken a new job. It's keeping him very busy, so we've not been able to line up. Right now I have a new co-host. Hello, sir.
Hey, how's it going?
Pirate has been on with us a couple of times before, right? Two?
Yeah,
Two times?
at least two,
Yeah.
if not more. I don't know. I'm always with you in spirit, though.
True. Mackie, if you will. Don't forget, guys, you can follow us on Twitter or Facebook. It's just Beer Talk is how you find us. I'm also you can email us, beertalk2013@gmail.com. Any comments, questions, concerns, rude comments, just throw them there.
Yeah. What year is it? Is it 2013?
No, it's when 2013 is when we started.
Ah, that's easy to remember.
Pardon. Yeah. It's actually about this time. Last year. About a year
Like
now.
our birthday. That's gay.
Yay!
I mean,
For Christmas.
loving.
Also, we'll be getting up on YouTube here shortly, so keep an eye out for that. There won't be any video.
For your viewing pleasure, there will be no video.
We can put up a picture or two that changes once or twice.
Probably not, but
okay.
We'll see. We'll see how fancy we're feeling.
Okay.
And how much it cooperates.
Fair
Any
enough.
case.
Also, Untapped. Don't forget Untapped, guys. Check out that app, UNTAPPD.
No.
Follow me, Kimmick, or Kyle Snow. You want to tell them yours? You're welcome to.
No, they can guess.
Okay.
If it's meant to be, they'll figure it out.
Okay.
I actually don't remember it. That's okay.
Really?
Yeah,
It's,
I'm Kyle's friend.
You're Andrew M.
Oh, see, there you go.
Yeah. Today, guys, we are doing Southern Tier Pumpking. Bottle slippery.
Yeah, don't drop your bottle when you open it, but holy crap, we haven't even started. Just the smell from cracking that bottle, that's fantastic.
I'm pretty excited. I cheated. I peeked at a few of the ratings.
Oh, you
I've also heard a lot of
tainted meat.
talk.
I'm sorry, what are we doing? Check on the banter and Walking Dead jokes, moving on.
God, I forgot where I was going.
I'm sorry.
I've heard a lot of really good, a lot of people search this beer out. So, I wanted to do this beer. Unfortunately, I think we're going to be doing a few Southern Tiers. You guys just have to bear with us on that. I'm going to let mine sit for a second, read through some quick notes on this.
Okay.
Let's see, the style is an Imperial Pumpkin Ale, brewed since 2007. The alcohol by volume is 8.6. So this will be nice.
Yeah.
What size bottle is this?
Let's see, the bottle, is it 32?
32 ounce?
I believe so.
That's awesome.
If not a 40.
So
I
we'll
don't
feel
see
pretty
it on
good.
here. Yeah, we're definitely going to feel pretty good.
Fermentation is ale yeast, 2 types of malts, 2 types of hops, and pumpkin. It literally is just pumpkin. So I guess they'd kill a pumpkin?
Yes,
For every beer?
I mean, I would hope so.
It's kind of sad.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I need to eat and drink, and pumpkins are just in the way of that.
Color deep copper? I'd agree with
Yes,
that.
which absolutely, and
Kind of pretty.
it's very. I was going to say it's very pretty. We have them in tulip glasses right now. So if you don't have a nice beer tulip glass, you can always use a wine glass. It's a good quick cheat, but the color in it is beautiful. It looks like a pumpkin. It looks like a dang pumpkin.
Kind of does.
Kyle's looks prettier than mine. Mine has big bubbles in it.
Read it again. Effervescence is a medium carbonation. So that would be where your bubbles are, I guess. Nose, pumpkin. Pie
Absolutely.
spices, buttery. That's buttery crust, vanilla, and roasted pecans. It was a line down.
No, I definitely get that. I mean, that is just a fantastic smell.
It's literally like smelling pie.
It is. It is. This is the pumpkin beer I've been looking for this year that I've really have yet to have.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it so bad.
Absolutely.
We got lucky because it's December.
Yeah, no, we're lucky that this is still around. I know back home we always leaned on the Schlafly, and that was usually gone.
I always leaned on the O'Fallon.
Absolutely. Both St. Louis. Really, Boulevard doesn't have a good answer for that, but
Yeah,
it's
I
okay.
don't think I've seen them come out before. No, they did. It was bad.
Okay, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it was their smokestack pumpkin, chocolate pumpkin or something. And it was just
See, they put chocolate in it. I can see that. Anyway,
Either way,
if you live in Kansas City, mail us one.
Flavor is malty sweetness. I feel like I'm reading you a book. See the
Yeah,
pictures?
this is very pretty. It's just text.
Malty sweetness, vanilla, clove, allspice, cinnamon, nutmeg, and pie crust. I smelled the pie crust, so I'm wondering how well it tasted. Bitterness is low, body medium to light. Serving temperature 40 to 48 degrees, glass goblet. Blah, blah, blah. Seasonal.
Of course. Being pumpkin, you would assume.
Apparently you can cellar this. Cellaring.
No.
If you keep it in an area at 35 to 40 degrees temperature, you can cellar it.
See, I thought you said sell it. I didn't catch the seller it. And I was like, yeah, you can probably sell this. It seems like a thing you could do. But no, seller it, absolutely. So a lot of beers will actually tell you, do not let this sit on the shelf. Do not keep this, pour immediately. This one apparently you can hang on to. So for those of you who really like your pumpkin beers year round, this is a good option for you.
That crust kind of punches me in the tongue. It's a little bready, but I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to figure that out.
I'm getting that. It reminds me a little bit of the Wells pumpkin bread, or excuse me, not banana. Pumpkin bread. This is pumpkin. That is banana bread.
See, I love it.
Not in the full feel that the Wells had, but this has that almost sweet flavor that you feel like doesn't belong, but absolutely fits and is fantastic.
I'm going to have to drink on it more and figure that out. I think I've been wanting to do the Wells, by the way, for you and the listeners. I really want to do the Wells banana on here.
Absolutely.
If you haven't had it, feel free to go get it or wait for us to do it.
We're going to be on a sweet beer kick for a while. So be prepared. And for all of you guys,
are we doing the other one later? We can tell them what it is later.
Yeah.
Okay. Next week?
Next week, probably.
Cool.
Yes. Excellent. Yeah, this is just, I don't know, I'm sure you can smell me or you hear me smelling this beer. I hope you can't smell me because that would just be awkward. But, it's just fantastic. The smell is great. I can't get over it.
Are you getting a weird, I don't want to say Vaseline, but some kind of weird flavor?
It might have been that Vaseline you were putting on yourself earlier.
I had an itch, so I licked it.
That's not what that is. So there is a part of the flavor that I'm finding almost a slight bitterness.
I'm wondering if
very slight. It could be
because this
has been. But I mean, again, they say you can cellar it.
We went over that. Season. Yeah, this wasn't cellared.
Right. No, this has been on a shelf in the store, I'm sure,
or in a truck, or traveling to us.
So I'm definitely getting a little bit extra bitterness that I think is probably either to do with its age or, I mean, because they go out of their way to say it's a low bitterness, not not no bitter. So
yeah, I'm definitely.
I'm not sure on that, but I'm really liking it. There is an aftertaste though that I wouldn't say it doesn't fit, but maybe. Yeah, maybe it doesn't fit. Maybe that's the best way for it. I don't know. I'm still enjoying the beer very much. It's certainly not ruining the flavor of the beer for me. Whereas a really high IBU, like an IPA, sometimes it's so hoppy. Maybe the first time you try a Stone, that just kills you. You don't want it anymore. I'm not getting that at all from this.
Sorry for the quick pause there, guys. On their website, Southern Tier's website, it's really nifty. They've got comments. There's 216 comments.
We are not going to read all the comments.
No, that would be
some people started to click. Some people right now, they're like, done. Hang on, we're not going to read all the comments.
I want to burn through two. The first two I see. Because that first one, I really like it. It seems very informative.
Okay.
D. Jennifer Dawson.
Okay. Shout out, D. Jennifer Dawson.
Holy Halloween. By the way, good job on this rating. Holy Halloween. This is a delicious, creamy, slightly sweet spice essence, but not like drinking pumpkin pie. This is, frankly, perfection. And my God, the color.
Yeah, back to the color.
Yeah, right? It's nearly burnt honey golden, but better, warmer. This is one sexy brew.
Wow.
Miss Dawson, I agree with you.
Yeah. Not a bad picture either. Yeah, I think Kyle may have just found his soulmate there. He'll be sending you a message on Facebook later. With a link to the show.
And then just below it, and it's just kind of funny to see the quick contrast of it. Dylan Calasino?
I'm assuming that he's Spanish. Probably not.
Awesome beer, but why so expensive?
I'll give you that.
That's it.
What was this? Was it $8 for the bottle? Now, granted, it's like a 40. I mean, it's not technically, but it's that size.
I'd say, what was it, 8?
I think it was about 8. I'm not positive. I'd have to look. But
Okay.
it definitely it is fairly expensive. I mean,
Yeah.
this is one you sit and drink this bottle, maybe split it with somebody, and then I
guess
kind of wish you had more.
I said that we wouldn't be able to split this, but now that I know it's a 32, we could have.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better we didn't.
Right.
I guess I want my own.
I want a whole one. I'm just saying. So I don't know. I really am liking this.
Reading over the notes.
I'm certainly thinking that I would give this, if we were on Untapped right now, which I am, but I'm not going to type it in just yet.
Yeah.
I think I would give this a 3.5.
Yeah, I'm kind of still working over my
The
rating
bottle
on
caps.
this. I want to get through.
I'm not quite sure. That's not necessarily my final, but I'm definitely feeling that this is a good beer.
Would you want to hit us up on the trending beers, man?
Absolutely.
What's trending?
So here on the almighty Untapped app, which, by the way, I think, Kyle, you were saying that there's an update on Untapped. While I read these real quick, do you want to talk about that for a second?
Yeah, they have a website too. It's just untapped.com. And you can sign in or sign up on it, and you don't have to have the app. You can do it all on the website. I can now rate a beer, which maybe you could in the first place, but I never found it. But now I can rate a beer on the website as well as, move around and see other beers and stuff. So check out the website too. I really push this app on a lot of people. That sounds really forceful. I encourage people to use this app because I
just
really
forces
like
them.
Yeah.
Ties them down and makes them use it. It's really sad.
I have
but
a gun in my back pocket.
Don't you lie to these poor people. All right. So
what's trending?
We're talking about the trending beers now, and I'm looking at the Untapped app, and I'm seeing 4 of the 5, or 4 of the 10, arguably 5 of the 10 are Christmas themed. If not, holiday themed, depending on where you're at. But I would say some of them, The one I'm saying might be is, of course, Brown Sugar by Lagunitas. No. I'm assuming that's a Christmas thing because that makes me think Christmas.
Yes.
Okay, good.
That's their,
that's just me.
It's like something else. Sorry, go ahead.
No, but
that's really
I was going to say that is on the list, however.
Lagunitas is almost always on that list.
They are. In fact, I remember that from last time I read the trending apps when I was on, it was almost all Lagunitas.
Their IPAs typically on
another one that's a lot of the times on here just because it's such a big brewery. And kind of a step in between craft, what I consider craft, and a big company, still a very good beer, is Sam Adams.
Yeah.
And Sam Adams is the top one right now with the Winter Lager.
Yeah. It makes sense that those kind of beers would be the most trending right now.
Absolutely. That's what everybody's in the mood for right now. But also continuously Sam Adams may not be the best beer out there every time, but it's a fantastic go-to. It's a good place to start if you're just getting into craft beers.
Yeah.
And, frankly, I always go back to it. So it's certainly somewhere you can stay. It is a good beer.
Oh, yeah.
I'm also seeing Stone, which
again,
I love Stone.
On there.
However, Stone, for you guys who don't like hoppy beers, I can't suggest Stone to you.
Even their Sessional is basically like a normal hoppy beer.
Mm-hmm. If you're not a fan of hoppy beers, you're going to want to avoid Stone or split the bottle with somebody who is a fan of hoppy beers. Something I always encourage people who are trying new beers. Sit down with a buddy that you know will finish it for you. Because, we don't waste beer around here.
I avidly tell people beer club.
Absolutely.
Start a beer club.
Do a beer club where you sit around every week, you have a new beer, every week you have a new buyer, so the beers stay changing up. Nobody has to pay dues or anything, because your dues are buying your beer.
Yep.
Just remember, if you're new, you buy that week.
Yep.
First rule of Fight Club.
First rule of beer club. We got club tonight, actually. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, very excited. Every Friday. So if you guys are ever curious, I'm sure we can tag up, send us an email. We'll tell you what we're doing if you guys want some starting ideas.
Yeah.
They may be local brews that maybe you guys don't find. But
I'd be willing to do research for someone and check that.
Absolutely. I'll let them know what's going on there. And also we like finding out what brews are because we move around a lot. So we may end up, who knows where we end up.
That's Florida now.
We don't know. Yeah. All right, but the Stone Up is their Enjoy By 12/26/14, which is they like to put up those Enjoy Buys, and they have those set dates where if it's after I think they throw them out. I want to buy one the day after just because I think it's funny.
You could always buy it and then try it a day after.
So you hear those jingle bells? That's a Celebration Ale by Sierra Nevada.
Great brew company. Also
Sierra
California.
Nevada, yes. A Brown Sugar, which I mentioned before, which is a Lagunitas I've actually not had, and I would very much like to try.
It is good.
Great Lakes BrewCo has a Christmas ale. It's just called Christmas Ale. Now, I've heard of Great Lakes. I've never had anything by them.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it's from the Michigan area. I'm not real sure. Definitely merits some investigation there.
It's actually Texas.
Oh, well, that doesn't make any... I was just very confused. And Mad Elf by Troegs Brewing Company. If I'm pronouncing the umlaut correctly there. There's a little couple dots above the O. That's an 11% Belgian strong dark ale. And I just want that in my face right now. It's definitely one to look up. Got a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Our Special Ale. It actually says Our Special Ale by Anchor BrewCo.
Oh, I like those guys. I haven't had that one.
See, I've not had anything by them that I remember. I'm going to caveat that.
I'm sure you've had the Anchor Steam, but...
Yes, I have, in fact. I know that I have now. Thank you, Kyle.
You're welcome.
Another Lagunitas IPA.
Told you.
Again, we're talking about that.
It's always on there.
The Breakfast Stout by Founders. I know Founders is one that you really enjoy. Is that, if I'm not incorrect there?
You're going to be in my...
That's the 5-day IPA. Oh, we're taking pictures now. Oh, he's untapping. I'm just so unprofessional. Not really, because that's what we're doing. And then Accumulation by New Belgium, which coincidentally is where we lost our good friend to.
Yeah. He moved on to New Belgium with a great new job and opportunity, and we wish him the very best.
Yep, and we miss him here on Untapped. Maybe we'll do a Skype session guest speaker sometime. On Beer Talk. I'm watching you untap the beer. I'm sorry. It's very distracting, sir. I'm going to have to ask you to do that outside, sir.
We'll be doing a Skype session with him.
Absolutely.
Just whenever we can get them lined up.
So I think we're about ready to officially rate the beers. I kind of hinted towards mine. But you want to talk about the main beer ratings here?
I don't know. Do you want to hear them before you slap down your rating?
Well, I think I've pretty well already slapped mine. I think I'm sticking with the 3.5. It would be a 7.5 if I was on a scale to 10. So I'm giving it that little 25% bump.
Which we do use the Beer Club on Beer Talk.
So the Beer Club rating would be a 7.5 for me, even though it would only be a 3.5 on Untapped, thanks to rounding.
Hooray,
and the fact that I generally round down because that I'm a negative person.
I know.
Okay, yes. I'm a pleasure to work with.
I brought you on here to make me feel more cheery.
Oh, good. So I'm the...
You're the jackhole.
Oh, good. That's what I put on my resume.
Guys, I use Beer Advocate. I use Rate Beer, both very fine websites to look up beers and their ratings. I use both typically because they counterbalance each other, and then this one's just across the board high ratings.
Right, and sometimes it's good to see something with low ratings on one site with another. It's just good to get all those opinions.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of like politics, but much more fun because we're drinking.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm sure with some of the... Never mind. So 6,674 ratings, 91. So outstanding on Beer Advocate.
No, that is a fantastic rating.
The Bros give it a good 82.
Okay. That's not a bad rating at all.
No, not at all. Still,
both of them are both higher than my rating. Again, I'm very...
So now, here's something kind of nifty too. For the style, Rate Beer gave it a 99. For an overall, they gave it a 98.
Oh, wow. Okay. So they really enjoy this one.
Yeah, both websites love this beer. Or everyone that drinks it, I guess, loves this beer. I'm really liking it, but I'm not feeling an 8.
You're not quite there today. Well, obviously I wasn't.
I'm not sure if I'm on an 8.75 even.
I'll let Kyle just sip on that for a second there. But no,
there's something weird.
An argument between a 7.5 and an 8 is a good argument to have.
Yeah.
Because when you're sitting around saying, I don't know if I'm going to finish this, that's when we start, I'm really sad that I had the beer. I'm not sad because I can warn people not to try it. I know sometimes on that I have to say, try it yourself. Just because I don't like it means you will hate it as well. But
absolutely.
There are beers that I've said you will just not like this, and everybody else is like, I agree. That's just terrible. But I also say that you should avoid some beers. And, Kyle firmly believes that for a cheap beer, he loves Steel Reserve. I prefer to drink things that don't, murder me on their way down the throat. But, we all have to have that cheap beer we go to, and it's good that you have a very cheap one.
I do.
You do. I'm just impressed, sir.
My body doesn't always like it.
No, I know. Trust me, I'm around for that, too.
So, I'm actually going to have to go 6.5.
You're going wow.
Yeah.
I thought you were leaning 7, but 6.5, okay.
There's something kind of weird, it may be the crust, it's just that
there is a flavor.
My tongue.
There's almost floury flavor in it. And I say flour, Flour, crust, like bread, not flour like a plant. Almost a flour taste, which would be, flour isn't the right, but a crust flavor there that is a little powerful. I enjoy it.
It's not bad.
But it is definitely
if someone gave me one, I would definitely drink it, but it's just, I think 6.5. I think I'm going to have to go 6.5, which Untapped is what, a 2.5? No, it's a 3. to 3. Well, it's actually not converted, but 3 is what I'll go with on Untapped. Which actually, by the way, on Untapped,
again, rounded down like a cynic.
Bottle caps.
4.03. Okay,
yeah, that's
so
what
it's a solid beer.
Everyone likes this beer, apparently, except for me, and I don't even hate this beer. I just don't like it as much. That flavor is just too much for me to get over. I can't pass it. I'm gonna do this if you want to.
Absolutely. Well,
or something for a second.
I think we're gonna talk about some upcoming beers, and I can handle that here for a second. We're definitely thinking about the creme brulee, which, Kyle, if you can help me out with the brewery on that one, actually.
It's Southern Tier.
Southern Tier. So we're doing some Southern Tier. All right, Southern Tier. You're welcome for the plugs.
Yeah.
So we are doing the creme brulee, and then we were just speaking earlier about possibly bringing back the
sexy.
Not sexy back. That's a different thing. And I'm going to throw an empty bottle at you as soon as I chug what's left in this bottle. And cup. I can't remember what we were talking about doing as well. But I know the creme brulee that we would like to do.
That was it. The
creme brulee and the Wells banana bread.
Yes, I really want. My goal was to do them in the same episode, but my new co-host here had a really good idea of sticking to basically one beer a cast.
Yep.
So we can keep it down to more of a half an hour and make it a little more bearable for dealing with us.
Nobody wants to deal with this for more than a half hour. Trust me, I've been to bars and they all say the same thing. But what we'll do is we'll sometimes post multiple episodes in a day. So if you're really, really missing us, you can jump on that. But what are you looking up over there, fella? You have anything else you want to add, or are you looking for our closing messages?
Oh, no, I actually I was typing.
I was refilling my cup, so we are there.
You're behind.
So back to the beer that we were drinking. You definitely get all the spice notes. And I say spice, I don't mean peppery. I mean spices. I mean, I'm some sort of nutmeg, some sort of cinnamony flavor. You're definitely getting the pumpkin. You get a buttery crust. And Kyle just untapped gourd to the last drop.
It's my badge.
It's a bad pun, and you should feel bad, but that's a great...
It's not me that
No, you should still feel bad. So any of you guys who are like, what is this untapped thing? I like beer, but I'm not real sure what the hell these guys are talking about. First of all, you guys probably already stopped the podcast because, we're 20 minutes in, and I'm just sure you're not dealing with me for this long. However, for those of you who are hanging on that do not have Untapped yet, the cool thing about it is it gives you achievements. It gives you badges. So whether you're military or just play a lot of Xbox, everybody likes badges and achievements. Kyle got 2.
No, level 2.
Oh, level 2. So he's already had the pumpkin.
Level 2.
And it expounds on it. So you can be like, oh, well, I got the hoppiest beer in the world, level 6, and you can suck it. But I wouldn't suggest you say that to your grandmother because she's just going to get jealous and drink a lot of beer. At least if she's anything like mine.
The photo has been uploaded. Thank you.
Oh, Kyle, it seems like you've untapped this one. Mm-hmm. You're a step ahead of me. I got to do that.
Oh, you haven't done that yet?
So,
I figured you'd do all
for this episode, guys. I know a lot of you guys are listening to us on iPatio, which we love. We're also going to, as we joked before, we're going to shoot it onto YouTube.
I also forgot iTunes. We're on iTunes,
and we're on iTunes. Apparently, I hope it's free because, frankly, they shouldn't be paying for this. It's you feel free to pay for it, but send it to
we're on iPatio,
charities or something.
iPatio, iTunes. There should be a file uploaded to Twitter and Facebook as well.
Absolutely,
and then
a link
just
at
saying,
least.
Link.
No, I got you.
And we'll be hopefully having a page here shortly.
Yeah,
on YouTube,
and y'all will line up like you do for the new iPhones, I'm sure. Just to see our new podcast.
Just because we have 100 listens on an episode doesn't mean one person didn't listen to it 100 times.
That's fair. I listened to him 96, so I know that's not the case. So what I'd like to see happening from us, and this is a challenge I'm putting before Kyle and myself.
Okay.
We're going to do no less than 2 podcasts a month. And I'd like to do 4. But I'm saying our goal is not to do less than 2. Keep you guys in, and there'll be probably 1 a week.
Rotating schedule.
Yeah, I do have a rotating schedule.
That will alter.
I work the Panama schedule like a real man. Excuse me.
It'll change the days. We should easily be able to do a minimum of 4 a month.
And I'd like to say hello to anybody listening to us through Reddit because I'm going to find the beer subreddit because I know there are 6. And I'm going to start
Can we upload
pouring
files?
myself. No, but I can give a link. You keep saying files. I'm going to put links.
Sorry.
It's the internet, man.
I'm a retard.
Yeah, you said it wrong again. All right. So, I think we're pretty much to the end of the time that we're going to take from you.
Yeah.
Kyle, do you have a cheers you'd like to say, or is it my turn? Well, I think I got one.
Do you?
It's very piratey, and it's less of a cheers and more of a historical pirate quote from Anne Bonny.
That works.
Yeah, okay.
Female pirate?
Yes, Anne Bonny, who was a female pirate, after her ship the ship that she was riding with was captured, and they're all sitting together in the jail afterwards. And she says, and I'm saying this is a quote, but give me a little slack. I'm doing it from memory.
All right.